feel like we're on the level up screen. That music right there.
We are leveling up.
You did level up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah,
me.
we're
You
we
got
saved
me.
it and we're
Fuck
hitting the
you.
confirm.
I'm punching you right now. I'm literally punching you. Okay.
I've been playing a little bit too much Scarlet Nexus. It's
Wow.
a fun game.
Sorry.
I was like, damn, the music in this is actually really good.
You know what's fun, Ben? You know what's actually fun?
What?
Hanging out with my friends. Yippee!
I gotta go. I'm
Alright,
leaving.
Well, that's fine. I said my friends. So
Yeah.
Got your ass. Zach, how was that? 1 to 10. How good was that one?
It's great, amazing. Just 10.
Thank you, Zach.
He was dry after you
10.
said that.
Wow. Thank you. You're a good friend.
Thanks.
What? I said Zach. You're a fucking terrible friend, Brady. They hate you.
You're such a jokester, Holland. You got the jokes.
No, I'm being. This is the only time I'll ever be serious.
You're such a comedian, honestly. Making
Artie?
your jokes again.
Artie,
What's up?
I'm not joking.
Die.
That's a good one, Holland. You always know how to keep it fresh.
Artie, I've placed a bomb in your car. The next time.
I guess I should go see it right now. It's probably gonna be a surprise gift. I wonder what you got me this time.
Yeah, it's just turn on your car. You'll hear the like new. I got you a new engine, man.
Ah, sick.
I installed it all myself too.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start it. Holland, if you have to defer a minute to go get food, that'll be okay. So, who would like to give a recap?
Definitely not gonna be me this time.
Well, who's done it so far?
Doesn't matter.
I've done it once, but I'm literally there's no way I'm doing it because food's.
Okay,
Seconds
okay,
away.
I'll do it. I'll do it. We started where two edgy boys showed up, and they recognized Condor. They even asked for him specifically. One of them was named a Huron.
Heron.
The other one,
Sorry.
yeah, Huron,
Hey, shut
Heron.
up.
And then the other was Right Talon, and he was the Raven sends his regards and something about not being able to see Condor out. He has other business to attend to, and wanted us to look for a crystal inside the mines. And then we should also talk to one of the leaders of Avaritz, or the leader. And it's also because they want to reconnect the lightning rail leading from Everett's to the Doric City. We had some talking about how people might be coming. Oh no, wait. We figured out that for the Raven is the advisor for the king, and basically it's like the stealth unit or something.
The CIA.
Yeah, and they all report directly to the Raven. And then Condor reveals that people may be coming after us, and that we might be considered guilty by association. We talked a bit about it and decided we'll discuss it more after we're done this job quest. We do some hunting, get some food. We find out that Marlowe and Dazlet cannot properly see at night. They don't have dark vision. And while we were on watch, some white-robed man called the Caller or something is following us, and Condor notices him, and we wake up and chase him, and he hides behind a tree, and then somehow evades us and teleported or snuck off. And we couldn't find any traces of what happened.
He was part of the court.
Yeah. He melded into a tree.
Yeah.
And we decided that we'll head to Everett after we go to the mines, and we continue on in the woods. We see a bridge, and there were these cordyceps,
Mm-hmm.
and Dazlad got a crazy intimidate,
True horses.
and they ambush us. We beat the shit out of them. They get reabsorbed back into the ground afterwards, which is weird. And then we met a gnome named Bert, and he takes us off as our guide to his village. And as we arrive at the village, we see that there's smoke and fire, and a man in white robes is there.
All right.
There you go, my scuffed recap.
Woo!
All right. I'll take it. Holland, you can change the music whenever you'd like. Knowing what is
Wait a second.
on the next
Yeah, we're gonna be all
Stage.
peaceful and happy when shit's burning down and little gnomes are dying.
Session 4.
and as you all arrive to the small town of Binto, hidden deep within the forest. Just along this light dirt road you found, leading through the forest itself, through a marsh, and a little beyond. With help of Bert leading you through, the smell of smoke. Just before you see the town itself, the small village, really. A man in robes, white robes, familiar to quite a few of you, steps out. As you look around, there are houses burning. Houses made out of large tree trunks. And as the man steps out, you see two more. One of them holding a woman. Green skin. With a small mushroom hat kind of wraps around the top of her head. And as the buildings burn around the lot of you,
Hey, hello?
the man
Okay.
takes this woman and throws her down on the ground. You would see her.
Gives her a high five.
I see.
She is in a Dark Souls 1 mushroom. Kill her.
Sure.
When you kill her, she goes,
But she needs to whistle when she dies. Make sure we kill her. We'll find out if she was worth protecting after she's dead.
As the man, of course, over her. Points to you, Condor.
Splatoon music.
I only think. Yeah, sorry.
You are the one we have been looking for.
Condor's not saying nothing.
Oh shit.
Is this really what you want?
Does he like look like he? Sorry, I was just getting food. Is he about to kill her? Like he's got a knife to her throat or something?
No, he threw her down on the ground. He does have a spear in his right hand.
Oh.
Kind of holding it down to her.
I'm gonna walk as close to him as I can. Before
Sure.
he's like stop or tells me to. So how far do you think I can get before they yell out to stop or they do something?
Probably about 10 feet from where you are.
I'll get here.
Can I have my bone drawn and like an arrow notched, like I'm ready to fire if he hurts her?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he points the spear down at her. If you come peacefully, they might be able to save half of this village.
What do you want with me?
You're putting your nose where it does not belong.
What guarantee do I have that if I go with you, you will let them go?
Perhaps just my word.
So I'm supposed to trust the word of a murderer and terrorist, essentially.
As I believed. He is going to take his spear and he's going to jab it down into this woman in front of you.
Oh.
Can I shoot my arrow at him?
You may.
Can I cast Hold Person?
You can attempt to. On
I
her.
will. I will twin spell it on
shit.
this guy and this guy.
Da-da-da-da-da. One right in front of you succeeds.
Curses. Worth an attempt.
The one with the woman also succeeds. And a 12
Quick, somebody silvery barbs.
unfortunately misses
You're not very good at your job,
as the spear just right into her ribs as he pulls it out. He says, "Kill all of them then." And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Well, that sucks.
You said kill all of them?
Yep.
You guy's a fucking liar then.
As you see
Yeah, probably.
as you see Bert, oh fuck this! You see he starts running away and like jumps
He
into a
sees-
couple of bushes.
He sees his neighbor get a pike through her neck. He's like, ah, shit!
What happened to me?
he takes the fuck off.
Can't blame Bert.
Do we see like other villagers, perhaps, or people we might think are villagers around?
You do not.
Okay.
All right. From the top, here we go.
Let's go. Okay. Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh. Take that. Holy shit.
Did you get a 19, Zach?
I did not get a 20.
I was curious. Damn. Okay, well, that's 2 20s.
Oh my god. What the frick?
What's everyone's passive perception?
11.
16.
15.
15.
Damn, what the fuck? You guys are wisdom. Oh man, you guys rolled just fucking better than me, Michael.
I have a +1 wisdom, not really.
The fuck?
Same.
How the
I just,
fuck do
I'm
you
just
have?
trained in perception.
Oh.
Alright, top of the round.
Let's fucking
go!
I guess
Oh,
we'll...
yeah, we both rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
His
Wait,
Crimson
did you?
Right is still
I have to
active,
do
right?
this.
I
He,
mean,
he definitely has more dex than you. So I'm gonna do 24 for you.
cool.
Alright. He's gonna roll up his sleeve again and then click the little like tourniquet that's on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Blood starts flowing through it again, and then he knocks the arrow through it, or like with his blood that he already opened, or reopens the wound. Takes a shot off on this guy as the crossbow ignites with a bolt.
Okay.
Crimson Riding, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God
Hey.
I
And
don't
there it
fuck.
is.
Okay, well,
Starting off strong.
right? Is that how I do it? Oh,
No, it already rolls your crit.
oh shit, it did. Nice.
If you had Crimson Ride, it's 2d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be double your, Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
So 18 damage. Damn.
Yeah. As you sink your arrow into your arm and pull it out and draw quickly with your hand crossbow, the arrow slams into this man's shoulder as it burns briefly. You see as he rips it out and throws it to the ground. And takes a hefty chunk of damage.
Then Jonai goes into like his pockets and he pulls out a syringe and he injects himself in the leg.
Which
It
ring
is
this?
it is the clarity.
Okay. Alright. Is that you? You want to move?
No, he's good. Actually, oh. Fuck. Okay,
Didn't
now I
you
know
do
what
that
happened to
beforehand?
my character. It was moved right behind this.
Roll your initiative again, please.
Oh, am I gone?
That took you a turn. Alright, there you go. Alright, move there. Dazzlad.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, I am going to step forward just a bit. Let me check the range on this. Oh, easy. And I am going to launch, I'm going to open my jaw, and just a small jet of fire is going to concentrate in front of me like a torch, and spray 3 of them out, and they will hover around me briefly, and I will shoot 2 scorching rays at this guy and 1 way back here.
Alright.
So let's go.
First two here, last one in the back. Hit. Hit.
All right.
Very good rolls.
I'm enjoying it.
As you survey the area quickly, opening your jaw wide as these rays of fire surround you and then split up in different directions. The first two hitting this man on the bridge, catching his cloak on fire as he reaches and screams to no avail as he falls dead to the flames. And the last one, branching just over the shoulder of this cloaked man in front of you and slamming into this man. And what looks like full armor, the flames just burning through as he takes a good amount of damage too.
Righty. Feels good, feels nice. Alright. I'll step here out of the way, and I'll end my turn there. Save some resources.
Alright. Marlo.
Two questions. Is talking free?
Yeah.
And then this far armored guy who had the mushroom lady. Does the armor look like it's separate pieces, or more like condors, where it looks like it's like all one piece?
It looks like a solid piece of armor.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it is joint connected, how Condors kind of rolls itself into one solid piece. You could tell that they are different.
Okay. Marla will be like, right, who are you and why have you done this? Seems quite mean.
Quite rude, ain't it? Sorry.
Isn't it? It's quite rude.
You seem to get no response from him, as his attention, as the same as this one, is solely on Condor.
Right then. Show yourself. And I'll cast heat metal on his helmet. And the air around us kind of whistles like a hot kettle. And then his helmet begins to glow red.
Range of con save. Correct.
He takes the damage. Con save is to see if he holds on, if he takes the helmet off, or has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
13, he fails.
So he has to get rid of his helmet if he can.
Alright. As you see his helmet begins to turn this red hot, he grabs it quickly and throws it to the ground. Ugh. Fuck. And as he looks up to you, his pale complexion, deep red eyes, completely bald. I'm gonna break your fucking legs. As now his attention is turned to you. Marlo.
And lastly, is his voice familiar at all?
It is not.
All right. With that, that was a pinch it. I'll step up. To here. Yep, real brave.
Hell yeah.
And then Condor will hear like the rustling of leaves and feel the wind at his back as I give him an inspiration.
Shoot.
D6 you can add to a lot of stuff.
Saving throws, ability checks.
Attack rolls?
One ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, along with damage from a spell you cast, or hit points restored from a healing spell you cast.
So many things.
So many things.
And that's my turn.
You said attack rolls, because that's probably what I'm going to have to end up using.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Is that you?
That's me.
Let's do it. Condor, you're up.
Okay. Immediately, I imagine at least, as soon as he sees the spear go into the neck of that lady or whatever, he just like charges directly to this guy.
Alright.
Obviously, that guy gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes, he does. As you run by him, you see him holding a dark crystal in his right hand. And as you go to move past him, you see him grip it slightly as the crystal slowly turns into a hook sword and he's going to make an attack again.
Okay. Also, can I say that my bonus action was used to give myself that temp HP or whatever? That's what I was going to do anyways.
Yeah. At 21, as he
hears the
takes-
crowing of a raven, and I cast silvery barbs.
Oh!
Alright.
So and I give the advantage to Ren.
Let's go.
Right.
17.
Yeah, that misses. That misses.
Okay. As he swings past you, you hear cracking behind you as this purple, veiny weapon shatters in his hand. Your move.
But I get up to this guy. I'm going to punch him. My condor punch. Let me sure this is right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
What?
1 second. Nope, you're good.
Does that hit?
That unfortunately misses.
Okay. Alright. That's my turn.
You all did get an inspiration for Rika.
Oh! Yeah, okay, I'm using it. Fuck it.
Let's
I'm
go!
non-lethally. I want to knock this guy out. I want to knock
These
this guy
are my
out.
boys right here. These are my dudes.
Oh my god. I rolled a max on that crit too.
4 nat 20s.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit!
Okay. I imagine everything's happening really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm
We
running.
haven't even gotten to initiative 10 yet.
Yeah. Imagine I'm running. I can hear in the court, like behind me and to my right, guy getting shot with 2 arrows and like a couple like fire like bombs or some shit on him.
Yeah.
He runs by this guy, the guy, and he was like tries to swing a sword at him. And just as he's about to get to this guy in front, he's like taking off his helmet and throws it or whatever. He's like, what the fuck? And then I just fucking deck him in his like cheek, all the way. And I punch him in his face all the way to the ground. And I'm kneeling down over him.
Non-lethally. As you...
Yeah, non-lethally.
As he looks up towards Marlowe, he is met with a steel fist to the cheek as you bring him all the way down to the ground. and as he slams his head into the ground, he is immediately out. Unconscious.
I just slowly turn and start looking to the guy behind me, but that's it. That's my turn. Go, dinosaur!
Use the slam attack.
It's a Pokemon.
What the fuck's with the crits today? God damn.
Yeah.
So I imagine this guy is baffled, turning around, looking this way, like, what just happened? And as he turns back to face the crowd, he is met by a charging dinosaur that runs right over him.
As it goes for a swing with its tail, you see as he just barely evades it.
So he will just run through then to here. And that's his turn.
Ren, you're up.
Okay. I will just shoot.
Hit. Wait, what? Yeah, first
Oh,
one.
second, I got 3.
Oh, right. Fucking Ellen accuracy ass. God damn it.
As the arrow slams into his shoulder. Good damage.
That was almost max. If you rolled a 4 on your bow, holy shit. 2 away from that.
Then the owl will fly by, peck at him.
Get his ass! Go!
Let's go.
Animals unite.
The 6 intimidation.
Yeah, intimidate this motherfucker. I'd be intimidated by a dinosaur now attacking.
He succeeds.
No!
Damn, okay. Base.
That hits.
Get him! Yeah! One
He
damage.
flies around him and
Scratch
pecks him swinging his hands outward. Obviously, no gloves on. He gets a good peck to the wrist that draws blood.
Then it's going to move another 15 feet this way, because it has flyby, so it doesn't provoke, and it's going to do a flyby pecking. That's my turn.
Okay,
What does it have a reaction?
we move to him. He is going to turn around to Condor. He's going to use heat metal.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Do con save.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm proficient. Luckily, it does not matter.
You unfortunately fail as he casts it on your chest.
I have disadvantage because I can't take it off immediately.
Mhm. As you take 3 fire damage. He rolled really low.
Okay.
He rolled a 1 and a 2.
Sick.
As it begins to heat around you. He is dead, and outside of just behind you, Dazlad, you hear rustling in the bush
Uh-oh.
as you see another hooded man. begin
These
to
guys
walk
are clan
toward you.
members.
What did you just say?
They're clan members!
brother.
Zoom that in.
Zoom that shit in.
As an African, no. As the only black one in here, no.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
You're the dude. They're the bad guys. No wonder you made them the bad guy. Come on.
True. As you see him running up, you see him take his a war pick and swing it over his head as it begins to glow with radiant energy. He's going to make an attack
Oh, no.
at you
Bring it on.
for a 19 to hit.
Got it.
As he brings this war pick down on top of you, you rolled really well. You
Oh,
take
no.
12 piercing damage,
Cool.
and you take actually 4 necrotic damage.
Jeez.
Jesus. You.
That hurt.
Someone. Yeah, help my boy out.
As we move to Gemini, seeing this man break from the brush and slam a war pick down on the back of Daslad's shell.
He's just gonna, after seeing like, I imagine Dazzler just like fucking like gets hit hard. He just fucking reloads that shit, stick that fucking bolt back in his arm, pull it back in, reload, and he's gonna shoot off a crossbow bolt.
At
Yeah, the guy, this guy, the clan member, yeah.
the clan member, yeah, thanks, alright. I was like, these guys all need to be wearing white.
Ooh, inspiration.
Go for it.
Much better. Is that
That
it?
hits.
For 3, 6 damage.
As another arrow again flies right into this guy's.
Wait, don't you add your dex to the damage?
Not for the offhand, because
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's
I-
offhand
you're
attack.
right, never
It's an
mind.
action to reload,
You right. You right.
and then I'm gonna go there.
Alright, that's you, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Daslad, you were just struck in the shell.
Very hard. I shall turn in the direction of this foe who has stabbed me in such a manner. And let's see. Had I known? That's fine. I'll do it next time. Save shit. I'll just go ahead and yeah, I'll do a heightened hold person on him. So he has
What?
disadvantage on the save.
Gotcha.
That's
And I'll
pretty
just
good.
stare at him where his eyes should be.
All the way at the top of his hat.
The rings of fire.
Yeah, the tip of his hat.
He has a single eye at the very top.
An eye stalk.
I don't know how he's seeing
Double
right now.
19s.
You are kidding me. Alright, somebody
I
else
need to
deal with
snap
these
this.
fuckers.
They're actually all good at wisdom.
I'm gonna circle this way, so attention's diverted. Wow, 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 wow. Bonus action, turn a spell slot into a sorcery point.
Okay.
That's it. That's me.
Sir. We move to Marlowe.
Alright. I guess concentration's over because the guy threw the helmet off.
Yes.
Or I drop it if not.
Or he's unconscious, so I mean that's up to you.
And it's on the helmet that's not on him.
Yeah, so
I'm not
that's-
worried about it. I'll walk
Somebody got a
up
sling a shot.
to this guy.
Someone pick up the hat and take fire damage.
That was quite rude of you. Trying to intimidate him.
I'm very intimidating.
Give him the middle school lecture.
Alright.
You should be
This
ashamed.
is
of
how you
yourself.
scare all your friends.
I'm sorry, did it? What was that? Do I roll it?
Yeah, give me intimidation, please.
Cool.
He is unfazed by you, unfortunately.
Dang. Then the crackling of one of the nearby fires picks up, and the embers float over to Marlowe to guide his strike, I guess, as he makes a longsword attack against him. And I use my inspiration on
You
that.
can.
Hey.
All right. That hits.
And as he slashes with the sword, the embers spin him around, and I make a defensive flourish.
Ooh.
Okay.
So 12 slashing.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? God damn.
Hell yeah. Damn, good damage. Good damage.
And then he takes 3 more from the defensive flourish, I believe.
Very nice.
3 more from defensive flourish, and I get 3 to my AC.
Very nice.
God.
As you run up and slash this man across the ribs, blood gushing out sideways from him. He takes a hefty chunk of damage. Looks really fucked up. Really fucked up. Is that you, Marla?
Lies.
Condor.
Okay. Can I check if this lady, or this, I don't know what the hell, this mushroom lady is alive at all? Is that an action?
She looks... Just from looking at her, she looks as if she's bleeding out.
But it's possible she might be alive?
Yeah, for... You know, for the moment.
Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on her. Okay, I'll just 1d8 plus 4. She heals
Okay.
9. And then I'm gonna move here and just for fuck's sake, just kind of intimidate him. Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah. The owl's just, I mean the owl, equally intimidating.
He is unfazed.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Schvalm.
Go, dinosaur!
So. It's charisma. Oh, -3. Let's not do that. Let's just go for a tail attack.
Go for it. That
Okay.
hits.
Attack.
Does that have a dexterity save on it?
No.
Does
Just
the
bludgeoning
one-
damage.
Does the one I have a dexterity save on it?
Let's see. Yes, it does. Actually,
Damn,
That's
what?
what I thought. Strength save. Has eaten at once. And takes 3 bludgeoning damage and is now prone.
Slap his ankle out from under him.
Alright.
I will steady aim and just shoot the guy between Dazlad and Marlowe.
Okay.
Please.
That
I
hits.
forgot to swap off my owl, but whatever.
Oof. How do you want to do this?
Probably just put an arrow through like his head. Presumably where like an eye would be.
Perfect. As clan members tend to have, there are little eye slits, so you match it right between the eyes as the man in front of both of you falls dead.
And then the owl comes in to peck at him.
At advantage. He's prone. That hits.
For 1 damage.
Let's go!
As
He's
he's
surrounded.
And then it flies by. That's my turn.
he flies up and there's a fan dropping in
Actually,
with
I think
crumbs.
at the start of your turn, Condor, you needed to take damage.
Oh. Was that the start of my turn? It started his turn.
Assuming if you kept the concentration up, you would have to, I think.
Yes.
Yes, what? I need to do a con save now?
You can
I mean,
make
I
a
guess.
con save. Oh,
Let's
you can
go!
save. You're fine. You would take half. Correct.
Normal heat metal doesn't do half.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it does only do half. I think it's just for like the thing, like if I need to either like to take off my equipment or like have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So I think it just does the damage as well. I'm not sure.
Also, mine's a bonus action for
Until
me
the
to
spell
make it
ends,
do
you can
second
use a bonus
damage.
action to cause this damage. Yeah.
So, you succeed that save and would take half.
My balls.
You take 4.
Okay.
4 damage.
That one hit fucked me up. Jesus.
Yeah, it's
But
like
he is
a
going
lot.
to turn to you. And he is going to put his hands forward. And he is going to cast Burning Hands
Sure.
towards the house and towards you.
No, not the house.
Sore loser.
So I need you
Goddamn.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think you still have my inspiration. If you
Oh,
want
right.
it.
Yeah. Can I
It's
do
a
that on the save turn?
D6.
Woo! Let's go!
You meet.
What?
Zach, I think you
So
have
you
the
take
curse.
half damage.
Okay.
I
Hey,
have the
that was
curse.
worse.
The Bard die curse.
You
Oh,
take an extra
doing
4
good.
fire damage.
Ow, 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 ow.
That's his turn. He's dead. Gemini. He would have gotten up. By the way.
So, quick question. Do I need a Crimson Rite again if I were to use my Scimitar? Right?
What are you asking?
Like, do
Because you can't Crimson Rite both weapons at the same time, technically.
yeah,
Yeah, you can.
But
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, I don't
Fairly
know.
certain you can.
That's why I'm asking.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't
you
see I
can't-
don't see a point to
Read
Crimson
your
Rite
class ability.
twice.
Well, it's like if you're dual wielding, you can. That's why you
As
want
a
to-
bonus action, you activate a right
Yeah.
on one weapon you are holding.
So yeah, you'd
Okay.
have to activate it again.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, he'll just activate again for his Scimitar.
Ah.
Oof. It's fine. And then he's gonna run up
Owie.
after striking his oops, not like that. After striking, he like strikes his hand, or his arm with his scimitar. He pulls it out. And he's gonna go up and attack him.
Very nice.
Is that it?
That hits.
Let's go.
How do you want to do this? I don't even need to see the damage.
I do.
Too bad you can see it anyways.
Ooh.
How does Gemini do this?
He just walks up as like he's getting up and just immediately just a fiery blade goes through his like sternum and he pulls it out.
Beautiful. And as he stands, he falls right back down, slightly set ablaze. That is the end of combat.
Speaking of blazes, we have to deal with this fire.
Yeah, I was gonna
As
say.
you look around, the
Oh,
houses
kitty
are
cat.
still on fire and burning.
I don't have big water spells yet, so I'll just use Rays of Frost on smaller flames.
Uh,
I just
Alright.
have
I'm gonna.
shape water, which is not helpful.
Would I have rope? I don't think I. I don't know.
You have a pack? One of the.
I mean, I know I start with a pack. I just didn't like put that shit in my equipment. I guess.
You probably have like a canteen, right?
Um.
A mess kit with a cup.
Marlo runs over to like the stream, the river,
Mhm.
and I'm using my shield like a bucket best I can.
Okay.
Then I like kind of waddle, balancing it over, and I'm like pouring it on the fire as best I can.
Okay. Give me give me a survival. Just give me a survival. Give me a survival check. Give me survival. I was gonna say you could do this at advantage with your creativity.
Oh.
I like it. As you do manage to get a good amount of water and run it over to this building, you do manage to put out a little bit of the fire on this. Anyone else?
Can I try to assist just casting? Try to put out some of the flames here and there.
Uh. I don't have literally anything that I can help with this.
Yeah, same.
And also, I want to make sure this guy is restrained first before I do anything else.
This fire's much bigger, but I guess I'd be trying to go for like the smaller parts of it, you know?
Right.
Try at least trying to
Small.
stop it from spreading.
You, with the help of the two of you, you do manage to put out the fire on the top of this house. Still a little charry, but there are still multiple buildings that are burning down around you
Mm-hmm.
as Bert kind of wanders back. Did we do it?
We?
Wow.
Who is we?
Ah, my house! As you see him run inside real quick,
Well, you got a
and then
football
quickly
house.
run out with a couple of buckets. Quick! We need to put out the fires! Quick, quick!
I need rope.
Oh, I've got some rope.
Yeah.
Can I investigate on this tamed court's body?
You can.
And I give all 50 of my hempen ropes to Condor.
Okay.
And then I run and grab a bucket.
Can I try
Start
and tie
helping
this
with
guy?
it.
Attempt to tie him up, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me a. Give me a sleight of hand.
Can Gemini?
Go ahead and do it. He's unconscious. Do it at advantage. He's not struggling or anything.
Oh!
Let's go.
He's not getting that.
Pretty tied up. As Marlo, you assist Bert in putting out the rest of the fires around town. Rin, with a 12, you find a war pick, 4 silver, and that is it.
Damn. Okay, I'll go to the next guy. He's also just trying to look for information, like any orders or something too, besides just items. He'll try this court guy.
Give me another investigation. 19. On this one, similarly, you find not a lot on him. You find about 2 pieces of gold, and you find 4 small purple crystals on him.
Do I know what any of these crystals are? Is it like his arcane focus or something?
He was holding one of them, but he was killed too fast to be able to use it.
Can I try to decipher what these what the purpose of these is, or what function they would hold naturally?
Yeah, Ren will just hand, like 2 of the crystals to Dazlad. Like, here.
The other
Alright.
guy that died right here pulled out a red crystal, right? Or like a darker
No, it's
crystal?
purple.
Purple, okay. Gotcha. That turned into like a curve, like a scimitar sort of thing?
A hook sword.
Hook sword, gotcha.
Give me an Arcana check, Dazlad.
Hmm.
The 10, it's hard to tell. It seems like this can definitely just be used as a spell focus.
Okay.
Can I investigate this other body, the third one?
Go for it.
And can I do the same with this one? As I almost like try to put out the fires.
You can, yes.
Woo!
Alright.
This guy
With
ain't
a
got shit.
25 on this one, similarly, you find one of those crystals, he used one, and you find 16 gold.
16. Okay, so that's 18 total. What would that be divided by 3? That'd be like 3 gold and about like 6, 7 silver each.
Yeah.
Wait, how much each?
3 gold and like I think 7 silver.
Seven silver. Yeah.
All right.
And then he'll like disarm this guy if we haven't done that already yet, and then also just investigate him too.
Alright. Gonna take Gemini's as he rolled for it. Gemini, you seem to only find a small letter on him.
Oh, does he have like an emblem on him that's maybe different or like? Because he never got
does.
a good look at these guys before, so.
As you all look down at the armor of each of these men, they have what seems to be resembling the palm of a hand with all 5 fingers pointing to you. That's it.
Would you recognize this as like the not lunar sun, fuck, the desertionist?
This is not the desertionist. No.
Okay.
Or the Lunas, right? It's not the Lunas.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
It's not.
does it look like? Is it?
It's not the desertionist.
No, I mean like, is it like anything you might have seen before? I mean,
Those of you can give me a history check. The rest, just you. actually.
ew, I'm
Just you.
cool.
With a 16. You have definitely seen these white cloaks before, Gemini, wandering around the city of Barazul.
A Bearzul, okay.
I'm going to help the mushroom lady up while this is all going on.
And
Okay.
Gemini also grabbed the letter, to him to read it.
I am definitely hovering over Gemini
Yeah,
as I'm opening this letter.
As you assist this woman up, she looks at you. Thank you. Now, as the
You're right.
I've been better. Thank you all for assisting with these barbarians. I've never had trouble like this before.
Too busy looking over Gemini's shoulder.
As
Now that I'm closer, is the mushroom a hat or is it like part of her head? Can I tell?
it is a hat. As she stands
Huh.
up, you are looking at what seems to be, which you would
Grover's
all
mother.
know, a genasi.
What?
Mhm.
Huh?
What kind?
She is an earth genasi.
Why is she green?
Why didn't she use her bonus action to be resistant to...
Because she's the pre-rework Genasi.
Yep.
Oh, she's
Before-
awful.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Ooh.
She's the worst form.
Hey,
As
at
the
least she
letter
can
itself,
No
pass
dark
that
vision
trait.
heaven.
true. The letter itself simply reads, he was spotted with a group headed toward the Doran mines.
Is there a signature or like a maybe
There's
not
no
a signature,
signature
but
on it.
does it look like old, like it's been like transported maybe already? Like he received his letter from someone else?
The letter looks kind of fresh, actually.
Okay, gotcha.
Can't believe they even know where we were going.
I know we agreed to talk about this after the mission, but would you mind just telling us everything tonight? I mean, this seems a lot more serious.
Do you know these people? As she looks around to all of you.
No.
Why did
We-
they
we
burn
really
down
don't.
your village?
I don't know. Like I said, we've never had trouble like this before.
Insight. I don't.
Insight.
Fuck.
like to roll insight. No, I don't care
She
enough.
seems to be telling the truth.
Tell my wife and daughter I love them.
Insight check.
Insight.
He was lying.
I knew it.
That son of a bitch.
Bastard. Alright, revivify.
Gemini just hands the letter out for Condor. Fuck to take.
Yeah, I will. Can I like look at the handwriting if somehow that looks familiar to me?
It doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'll just like
Um,
put it in
go
my
ahead.
bag, I guess, or crumple it up, basically.
Do we all know it's an Earth Genasi? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Do you need some water or something? You need help? You need a place to sit?
Well, thanks to you and Bert, my house didn't burn down. As Bert comes back. Don't worry, I put out all of the embers. Oh. Marina, it seems that you're up. That's good. And not dead. That's also good.
Do you know
Yes.
these individuals? Or why
I
they're
incite
here?
them. I want to know if they have some kind of relationship.
Go for it.
Or perhaps any clues into what kind of relationship, like don't get along, get along.
They just have like
I
a
don't
mushroom ring, like wedding ring.
She as he approaches and kind of starts just yelling over everyone's shoulder, being shorter than everyone, you see as she kind of has this like disgusted look on her face, just annoyed really. So
Kind of whispering best I can to her that they drive you crazy.
Huh. There aren't very many people in the village, so yes, just yeah.
A good way or a bad way?
He's a good person, but he's just so overbearing at times.
No. I'm right here.
Alright.
I can hear you.
Need me to help you to your house or
No,
good here?
it's fine. I could offer a lot of you at least some tea for coming and at least saving me and everyone else as she kind of looks around.
I quite like tea.
What time of day is it?
It's getting to about pretty long rest to travel through the marsh and then travel. It's about evening time now.
Okay, fine. About.
Right. What will you do with him? She points to the unconscious man on the ground.
Condor is just gonna like lean over him, kind of inspecting his face. Actually, can I move down just for like half a second, Ben?
Did you say butt stuff?
No.
Yeah, butt stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna like look at everyone and say, I was gonna interrogate him, and I was hoping maybe someone might be able to help.
Gemini pulls out, like, he sets down his bag, and he starts pulling out, like a burner, some, like probably some, like, needles or, fucking, like, scissors and shit.
Oh, tools. You rely too much on tools.
Please take him outside the village. You said you wanted tea? She gestures to you, Marla.
That sounds quite nice.
Okay, now, you can come with me. The rest of you, whoever wants tea, can come along. Oh, I would love tea. Not you, Bert. I don't have enough. As she begins walking.
Poor Bert.
Leading.
My friend will go for with tea.
Alright, leading
I want to torture me.
Rin and Marlo as she kind of looks to you both while walking. Hi, Marina.
Hello,
Good to meet you. I'm Ren.
Rin, okay.
I'm Arlo.
Arlo, okay. And your friends are kind of crazy.
A little bit.
Fuck you.
We all kinda just met, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah, this has been an unexpected turn of events.
well, we can make the best out of the rest of the day at least. Have some tea and maybe chat a little. As she begins to lead you into one of these giant trees. Staircase that leads kind of straight up with a wraparound deck on the outside as she walks inside. The interior of this place is rather nice. You know, it's been kind of shaved down and there's light furniture. A small rug. As she gestures for the both of you to sit down as she kind of walks into another room.
Home's quite lovely.
Thank you.
Reminds me a lot of my village. Or my
Her head
town.
kind of peeks out of the doorway. Oh? Are you
Yeah,
from
we
the
live-
forest?
I am. We lived in trees just like this.
Oh, that's lovely. It'll just be a minute
Alright.
as we go back to the other group.
Now, you're gonna point on this map, and your buddy point the exact same spot.
You runs away, gets shot. All right. Still asleep?
Bert kind of just chilling next to you guys, kind of looking down at this guy. What are you doing with him?
go into the house. I just turn around and say that to him.
Just staring. Slight
Okay.
smile.
Why does everyone ignore me as he begins to walk away?
Why does everyone ignore me?
He's just crying.
You guys are assholes.
He's just crying.
As about 5 minutes later, the man does begin to slowly wake up.
We're just NWA posing above him.
Fuck. That's my sister. We take a 10-minute break.
Cell phones.
All right.
What a time to plot.
What a time to be alive.
So
All
we're all
right.
gonna be the bad
So
cop,
here's
and
the
he's
thing.
gonna have
Yeah,
no
yeah,
wiggle
yeah.
room.
We're gonna have all bad cop. Let's talk mechanical and then let's talk social. So mechanically I have a +9 to my intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Spells that could be useful,
Same.
hold person, and I don't know, something with shape water and ray of frost like freeze his toes off or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here sort
We're
of.
just gonna hear him screaming from the distance as we're drinking tea.
I understand you have a very nefarious toolkit.
It's just an alchemist kit, but like. I was
Okay,
gonna-
well we can do something with that. We can do
Yeah.
something with that.
Put like a hot plate on his face or something. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it has like some sort of pliers or like.
I'll
to
just
hold the valves.
firebolt like a Bic lighter out of my finger and just heat it up slowly. Psst.
Put it like strap it to his foot, so you just like slowly cook his foot. Meanwhile, the other one's frozen. I don't know. I also could do some other stuff, but I don't know if it will.
Okay,
might
I gotta
kill him
feed
or
the
not.
cat. Here, be.
Okay.
I can detect magic if he's got any magics on.
Well, I didn't loot him too well, so that might actually be a pretty good idea.
I did nat 20 on the sleight of hand, so it shouldn't be that easy for him to fucking reach whatever he's reaching.
I don't know. I feel like if you didn't do the investigation, we didn't search him. And I got a nat 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't know that he had armor on at this point.
I mean, there's some things you do not need to roll.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
he clearly has armor. Can you message me when Ben's back or whatever?
Sure.
All right.
Yo.
You got time to think.
Yo.
As the man
Yo.
slowly wakes up,
Good. You're awake. Now, I believe we have business to discuss.
spits at you.
I wipe it off with my finger and then just sort of smear it into his eye. There we go.
Why was the court here? What do they want?
Isn't it obvious?
Taking too long. Hit him. And even after he like starts talking, I'm like, I give a nod to like someone to I probably to Gemini, honestly.
Gemini,
I looked at Gemini.
full-headedly, he walks up slowly and he puts his foot up to his face and immediately his fucking face down.
I'm not giving you time to think. I'm giving you time to answer. You understand now?
Fuck you.
Or he understands, I think.
You begin to see just blood running down his nose. Just a gash on the side of his forehead that just kind of runs down his cheek.
Does he look like he's still able to take sort of a beating, or like he's about to pass out?
He looks like he could take a couple more hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, not for nothing. Not for nothing.
I'll just sort of push that one back, like put the hand on the knee as it comes. Let's pace ourselves.
One more time. Why was the court here? Why are they after me?
Give me an intimidation check at advantage.
Let's go! No way! Let's go!
Yeah.
I assume that you already found the note, so you should know what we're after.
We should take
Why-
this one step at a time.
Why
Just sort
ask
of
me to come with
sit
you and then kill everyone? Make that make sense for me.
You're snooping around in business that you don't belong in.
So you burned down this village to intimidate me, kill me?
Word travels fast around the city of Barazul, Condor. A man for the people. As he spits some blood out of his mouth, Floor.
Can I just take a blade and just sort of like dig it between the ropes and just start to snap the leather holding his armor up? Just, stripping him of his protection as this is happening.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So you want to kill me then? You don't want to. That was a lie then, I guess, to try and capture me and kill me then. Before.
He just kind of gives you a light grin. And as he gives you this very faint grin, you see his top canines are very long.
Oh.
So he just like grinned at me like menacingly, sort of.
Kind of a cheeky smile.
It's not an answer. Hit him. You don't have to do that. I'm just like
I have to.
my man said fucking Bruce Lee.
Stunning strike him.
Gemini's monk art.
Flurry of blows.
As you see him cough out some blood.
I'm sorry you're being manhandled, Zeus. Calm down.
What do you people know about the collar? Too long. Hit him again.
Oh boy.
My foot's getting tired.
As he takes another hit, you see as his eyes begin to slowly shut on him.
Oh.
I cure wounds him.
I'm gonna take his boots off as I'm finishing up, unstrapping him.
Not his feet.
He gains 5 HP. Not done here.
I'll just grab onto his pinky toe with like my most distal 2 fingers and just scratch my chin, waiting.
You remember what I asked you, or did he kick your ass too hard?
The collar's closer than you think.
What is he in relation to the court?
You really do know nothing.
Get him again. Not an answer.
What was that one?
I mean, okay,
Flicking a wheel?
I'd
with-
be doing, I'd be
This
doing this
little
myself, but
piggy
Gemini and Dazlad seem very willing and
Yeah.
wanting
This
to
little
do so.
piggy went to market. I moved to the next toe. This little piggy told a lie. Next one.
This
And
little
this
piggy
little
will
piggy
die.
didn't tell me what the fuck I want, and I will grip around it tightly and cast Ray of Frost in my palm and freeze it off.
Oh my god.
See?
Would you guys like some tea?
You gonna answer our questions, or are you gonna be playing this game? I can do this all day.
He's going to just drop his chin to his chest and look straight down.
Can I like grab his chin and force it up to like
Yeah,
look at me?
You can.
Yeah.
He's
I'll do that, and then like, and then I'll. There you go. Go ahead.
So
I like-
he's spat multiple times, yeah.
Yep.
Can I just grab him by the lip as he does so? Just like pinch it with my long nails.
Sure.
Mind your manners. And I'll just split him in the middle of the lip. Just a little pinchy.
I'm gonna shake my head like in that Dazlad, and then I'm gonna like try and force his mouth open, and like I'm like slowly reaching my hand into his mouth, and I'm like, I have no need for prisoners that don't talk, and I'm like, my hand's like kind of glowing red, like from firebolt, and I'm going to, if he doesn't like try and say like I'll talk, then I'm going to grab his tongue and try and cast firebolt.
Works. Man of means.
I'm actually no, I'm not going to. I'm just trying to intimidate. I'll like grab his tongue, and if he doesn't, yeah, if he doesn't like say like I'll talk, then I'm just gonna like firebolt kill him, try to kill him with it.
You grab his tongue. He's gonna bite you.
Okay, yeah, I firebolt.
Wait.
He's I
It's too late now.
think I'd just do it anyways, yeah.
22.
What?
22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
If you're reaching into his mouth, he's gonna bite you.
Yeah, no, oh, yeah, sure, okay, yeah.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you firebolt him?
I mean, he has proven he is not going to answer anything worthwhile. He's only trying to make my life miserable.
But there's so
I
many
don't know how many-
hours in the day.
I don't know how many more. No, if at some point like the beating does just like it doesn't do anything.
Alright.
I imagine we just like kicked his ass for like 30 minutes straight asking questions, and he's just like still spitting in my face and shit. No, that's not worthwhile. His life's not worthwhile.
True.
As you cast Firebolt in his mouth, you see as it blows through the other side, the back of his neck, the blood singed immediately, kind of cauterizes the wound quite quickly as you see his eyes kind of fade out of this plane entirely as he goes limp, motionless, and that's it.
Asshole wasted my time, and then just started walking towards the building where Ren and Marlo and Marina were in.
Medicine check, revive.
What
There's
the
a
fuck?
giant hole in the back of his fucking head.
Ray's
As-
dead. We'll carry him.
We go back to the others. Marina
Funny.
kind of walks out with some tea for the two of you and kind of sits you down. So what brings you out here?
I just imagine, like Condor's like jaw kind of like creaks open, and you kind of see like waterfall the tea inside a bit.
Oh, you were
And
not
then
there
like,
yet.
oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Marlo Ren.
Right.
As yeah.
She asked that. I kind of looked to Ren to see if he's going to say anything.
Oh, he says, we're heading to, we're just out here working on a job.
Okay. For
It's for the Adventuring Guild.
oh, that is quite lovely. And you are. Sorry if this is rude. I've never seen anyone quite like you before. Where are you from? Looking
Just
at
to be
Ren.
sure. Oh, okay. I don't know if you've heard where I've come from, but it's to the west, through the mountains.
No, probably not. It's quite interesting. Is it cold?
All year round.
I really do like the cold. I should visit that place sometime.
The trail is quite perilous to get through, but it is a relatively isolated region. But if you enjoy that kind of thing, there's probably no better place.
Perhaps that someday I will adventure out that way to actually see snow.
You won't have many plants growing there.
I guess that's fair.
Have I ever seen snow?
In your nope, you haven't.
I don't think I have.
In your
Alright.
region, you would not have. No.
That sounds quite nice. I've never seen snow either.
Very beautiful, just as long as it's not a blizzard.
Perhaps when you're done with this job, how rude of me. What were your names?
Ren,
I'm Arlo.
Well, perhaps after this job, you two could accompany me there. I could use 2 big, strong men.
Marlo blushes a little bit. Or not, I'm probably quite busy, obviously, working for the guild and Doran, nonetheless.
you do work for the guild as well?
Oh, no, I meant you two. Not me. She kind of like gestures around to the walls and the forest. I stay here.
I'm afraid for at least me personally right now, I would be unable to take you, but perhaps sometime in the future. Right now, my future's a little uncertain,
Hmm.
and I
I
can't
look-
quite return home yet.
Hmm. Then I will look forward to it. At about this time, the others should be arriving. As you would hear a light probably knock on the wood outside as each of them comes in the room.
Out of character, Genasi rare? Common?
Very much rare.
Alright.
Would we
You would
even know that they're rare?
You would know what Genasi are. You would know that there are little to none left.
Do we know why there is none left?
You are uncertain of that.
As we hear the others approaching, I don't mean to be rude, but much like you, I don't think I've ever seen anyone like you before.
Oh. Right. That's because a lot of my kind, they left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was a child, of course. But my mother, she wanted to stay behind here. She had a lot of friends. This was probably over 20 years ago. I am a Genasi. The lot of my kind, from what I was told from my mother, they all left this plane entirely.
A
You
good
know-
thing or a
Yeah, like
bad
why'd
thing
they
that
leave?
they left?
Some believed that the end of this plane entirely would come far too soon. And I don't think I believe them. But with the things that I've been seeing even within the forest, perhaps it is more true than I would like to admit.
Did I think it was ending because of the planes shifting?
She kind of takes a light sip of her tea, looking down into the glass. As you say that, her eyes kind of look up at you. She gives you just a gentle nod. It started only a few weeks ago. But even here, so close to the center of the Dawnlands, things aren't normal. The grass, the trees dying slowly. The mines set ablaze, but not your typical blaze that you'd hear echoing through the woods. Those red sticks the dwarves use to cause fire and loud sounds. No, this is fire that rages
and it burns everything in its sight. These things, they're not natural.
At
Do you know what the cause is?
at about this time, you guys would walk in. As she says to you, Ren.
From what I have seen, I am not sure of the cause. I saw some men. The dwarves all left the mines. Toot tends to keep a close eye on the things around the forest for me, along with a few other little companions, but Toot said that the dwarves have left the mines, but there were others there now.
Were they in white like these guys?
No, actually. They wore a mask like him.
She points to Condor.
Oh, they must be the...
Not like me.
Yeah, they're the desertionists then. For what it's worth, I think you should maybe think of security of this place. Just you have the desertionists and these other white-robed fellows wandering your woods. It might not be as safe as it once was 20 years ago.
You're probably right. But, I had some friends, old friends of mine, say that the ones in the masks that were at the mines, they said that they were intruding, and now not even those men are wandering the mines.
That there's something even worse than the desertionists inside the mines?
Perhaps. But if you are to go to the mines, do be careful.
All right.
Would the rest of you like some tea?
Condor shakes his head.
I'll nod.
Here you are. And you?
No.
Fair enough.
Is there a place we can rest? It's getting kind of late.
You can rest here, of course. You did kind of save the village, after all. I imagine everyone's scattered through the woods, but should probably be returning soon.
Condor just finds a nice corner and like sits and like well, you can only assume he's like trying to go to sleep, but you can't tell because he's still got his mask on.
Ren would pull out the purple crystals and hand one out to Marina and do you know what these are? I saw, I found these on some other bodies.
She kind of grabs it. Looks like a jewel of some kind.
They've used it as like a weapon as in the fight. Seems to be more than just jewelry.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have any idea of what it could be.
Taking it back, can I roll Arcana just to see if Ren can figure it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
He knows.
Let's go.
This is, yes, some sort of spell focus. However, it seems to be a little more than that, as it seems that with a little thought and a little pressure from your magical prowess, if you so have that, it seems that it can change its shape.
Hey,
What did he say?
Interesting. He'll try it.
stop throwing a fit.
He'll try to change its shape into a
What's your
like a-
spellcasting modifier?
+3.
What is it though?
Oh, int.
Int?
Yep.
Okay. What are you trying to turn it into?
Just something familiar for now. So, a dagger. Or actually, no, a bow.
As you begin to force your magical prowess into this small crystal, you see as it begins to lengthen itself out, where you're gripping it like the wings of an arrow begin to protrude outward on either side of your closed fist as it turns into a short bow. And as you take your other hand to grab where the string would be, you touch just your pointer finger where this string would be, and you draw back as an arrow forms in that spot just above your finger.
Wow. Whoever these guys are, they're well equipped.
And as you slowly unknock this manifested arrow, it dissipates, and the crystal in your hand shatters into dust.
Ah,
So it's like a one-time use sort of thing.
use it sparingly.
They are crystals of manifestation. That is what they are called. They can be used as a spell focus, but as a bonus action on your turn, you can form it into any simple weapon and make an attack using your spellcasting ability, and then it breaks.
Well, I only managed to pick up 4. Dazlad, you have the other 2. I have 1 left. These are very interesting.
Indeed.
Okay. As a lot of you begin to bed down, I assume, is there anything anyone wanted to do?
Yeah. Is this place like her home? I guess that we went to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem to have any sort of like I guess like anything familiar to Gemini, like any form of like alchemy or
Yeah, you go ahead and just give me an investigation while you walk around the house.
Ew.
Let me see. As you begin to walk around and eye these things, are you trying to do it stealthily, or are you just like,
No,
fuck it,
he's
I'm
just-
gonna just like look around?
He's looking around, he's just trying to see if anything is like familiar to him and like with either his supplies or like at home.
Yeah, you find a couple of star roses laying around, kind of being sitting in a couple of the window sills. You see what seems to be a couple of star roses. You see buckstock, and you see willow root. You would know that these are the combination of 3 items that would craft a potion of healing.
Are you an alchemist?
Oh, I dabble. Are you an alchemist?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm learning.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I kind of the same. I'm dabbling. I was growing those over there to try and craft a potion that puts you in even better, just your typical healing potion.
Did you find anything strange gathering those supplies?
No, I've had the seeds for these for many years. Plus, if I technically need anything, I just have 2 to go out and get it for me.
This is the first time you've seen these people that attacked your village.
I don't travel outside the forest much, so yes, I've never actually seen any of these men.
You haven't found anything. Or no one has found anything. In your
Anything?
search for supplies. Anything unusual.
Oh, well, like I was telling them, the only unusual thing is the mines and the fires that come from it now. And the men with the masks that look like his. Points to Condor.
I'm just sitting. Possibly asleep.
Jemima's gonna like slowly walk up to Marina. Is that how you say it? Marina?
Marina.
Marina. He's just gonna slowly walk up to her and like get like kind of uncomfortably close and like look down. You found nothing unusual.
I mean, what is unusual? What are we talking about?
Do I think she's lying?
I don't know. Do you roll an insight check?
That's history.
That's history.
Fuck. It's right above
Would I
it.
be able to see
Oh my
this going
fucking
on?
god, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Roll 17
You're
after.
still drinking tea.
Yeah, I thought so. Everything alright?
Is everything all right? She kind of like eyes you, Marlo, and looks back at Gemini, and then eyes you again. Is he normally like this?
Yes. And you're just
Ah,
gonna
sh-
walk
you-
away.
You believe her. Hasn't seen anything strange. Okay. Okay.
Well, the tea was great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I help you put away?
No, I have it. I'm going to go to sleep. I hope that you all find the night here okay. I assume you will be leaving tomorrow.
I think so.
Okay.
Will you be here in the morning?
I will not.
Alright.
I have me and Toot are going to go out and look for mushrooms in the marsh.
What all these people do?
I'll close the distance between us. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what that was about.
It's okay.
Um,
Completely fine.
don't give up. Hope.
I won't.
And, make sure you preserve your own light.
She kind of smiles at you and nods. Under the not so good circumstances, it is good to have company every now and again, so thank you.
You're welcome. One of us will probably be awake most of the night. Keep an eye out. Just so you know.
Okay. I will see one of you in the morning then.
Alright. Good night.
Good night then, Arlo. As she retires just through a little archway within this tree system and goes to bed.
Right, so how did it all go for you? Or how'd it go for you all?
He's dead.
Alright.
Slight echo from inside the shell.
Someone's not very good at their job. There's like a bloody, like, I imagine you have nice, like, shoes, like, all bloodied as well.
I had a glance to Rin, trying to make eye contact.
Ren's outside eating peanuts and smoking.
Right. You learn anything
Based.
at all?
I wasn't able to ask anything.
He said something about a collar.
I was just sitting there.
Alright.
Oh, you're still in there? Fucking Gemini, whatever he says that, he stares at you.
You know, I mean, yeah, but Condor is asleep.
Stares
I
at you
imagine.
through a mask at someone else with
Yeah.
a mask on.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing being contributed.
How would I even
We
know
can
he's-
hear, we can feel each other. We just can't see each other.
I'm looking at you.
Our presence alone is enough.
You are being
Aw.
looked at by me currently.
Right, from Marina, we learned, it sounds like the, desertionists showed up at the mines. Not long ago, but then they seem to have left. Something else moved in? Or something, and it's all on fire.
She stated that two of her friends that were at the mine said that the desertionists are gone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yup. Right. So they're gone. Something else in there now. Seems like. It's all on fire. I think that's enough for, hold on. Got this. I'm sorry. For the Imperium, you think we need to learn more?
The Raven is also part of the Imperium, right? Or at least like, or the Talon people, right?
The Talon and the Imperium are different.
Yeah, but like, Talon is right hand, like is under lineage of the Raven, who's the right hand person of the King.
Yep.
And the King kind of sent us out to do this, or indirectly, through Sunny. We need to find more.
Like what? They did leave.
Nothing adds up.
Right? Like what?
We'll find out in the morning. Or when we get there.
What you're saying doesn't add up.
A lot of things.
Like?
That's very specific.
We'll find out when we get there.
I'm trying to sleep. I just get up and like go outside.
You see
Right.
through a job well done.
So things don't add up, but we won't know till we get there. But you don't know what things don't add up.
I'm gonna lose my mind in this conversation.
Hey, Condor. I see you just storming off outside.
I put my hand in a bag full of your peanuts and I just throw them into my mask.
This is still the third day, right? Or fourth day?
Right? Anyone wanna keep an eye out while we sleep?
Not particularly.
Sure.
Lazy fuck, Tesla.
Oh, I don't mind if you don't want to.
I'll keep watch. Go to sleep.
Alright.
All right. And with that, I assume everyone's settling down.
Yep.
Yep. Gemini, is there anything you want to do on your watch?
I mean, I know I rolled a 5, or was it 6 on the insight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Gemini genuinely like even trusts her at all.
Okay.
And because he doesn't really trust her, he thinks she lied.
Okay.
So those materials are looking kind of tasty right now.
It's fire. That's fine. Go ahead. Do what you want to do. Do you. Do what Gemini would do.
Are we still in her home?
Yeah. Yeah, she said you could sleep in her house.
Okay.
Yoink.
It's a little
I'm on the
disrespectful.
floor by the door.
Alright.
Obama betrayed America.
What do you do, Gemini?
Is everyone asleep?
Eat all of her ingredients.
Everyone is asleep.
He's gonna go by the windowsill and grab all the ingredients he saw passing by, looking around.
As you walk up to the windowsill, sitting perched on the windowsill as it is open, you're looking at that same little hawk fox that you saw before as it lifts its head and turns and looks at you. And then slowly recoils its head back to go back to sleep. As you
I take the
goods.
pot, I put it on the ground, and I close the window. Or is there a window? I assume there is, right?
Yeah, he's sitting on a windowsill.
And then
You
yeah,
shut the window.
just take
Alright.
that.
You get 3 of each ingredient.
Woo!
We also say my owls keep and watch outside, like kind of perched on top of like the tree or like a branch that's high up.
Okay.
Cannot see what's going on inside though.
There you are.
Oh, that was my owl.
Is there
Let's go,
anything,
owl.
anything else?
Owl boy, owl it up.
He will take out his alchemy supplies and he'll make another clarity mutagen.
Okay. As time goes by, 2 hours pass, nothing happens. Do you wake anyone up?
Nope.
Didn't think so. As you go to bed.
I do not go to bed.
As you don't go to bed. You stay up. The entire night. The wind in the trees blowing.
A lot. We know nothing about him.
Should I roll a perception or?
And as you stay up, nothing happens. As you begin to see Marina leaving, it's still kind of dark out. And she begins to walk out of her room. You hear her go as her little fox hops off the windowsill and she walks out. Shortly after, 2 or 3 hours later, daytime comes as you all benefit from a long rest.
Excellent, excellent.
Me too. Let's go.
And I need a con save from you. Easy.
Wow.
It's either a 5 or lower or a nat 20. I don't know what to do. I got that arty luck right now. What's going on?
Alright. The day is yours. As Marina has already left.
Condor looks like he's ready to go, like ready to start walking.
Let's leave. While Jim and I was on watch, could he have gotten like a piece of parchment out and like written down a letter?
Yeah.
I think he would just written down like, I know you're lying, so I took a couple things, but
What
you should
the
know
fuck?
you're in danger, and then he'll just like put it on like a table in her house somewhere.
What the fuck?
Okay. It's entirely psychotic. I love it.
Funny part is if she assumes one of someone else wrote it,
Yeah, right.
she might not know who.
Whenever we do go to leave, Marlo's gonna take a minute to like straighten up the room a little bit. Try to tidy it up for her. Make sure like the furniture's placed back however it was when we got there. That kind of stuff.
Alrighty.
Then we'll smoke outside till everyone's ready to leave.
I wake up, burp fire, and walk out. Get on my big animal.
as you all meet up and begin to slowly leave the town, you hear, "Oh, hey! You guys, you guys
Continue
leaving?
walking. Continue walking.
You
Yeah,
gu-
you just keep
you
walking
guys-
straight.
I
Hey.
think so, right?
Oh, okay, all right.
Still walking.
Be
Ah.
safe.
Yeah, you guys as well. Yeah. Okay.
Poor bird.
He turns
Fuck
around
you, Bert.
and kind of throws his shoulders up like a shrug, and then walks the other direction.
Get
that
the hell
man
out of here,
deserves the
Bert,
world.
piece of shit, Bert.
He's just a
He
good
deserves
guy.
a fist, my fist in his jaw.
Fuck you. I'll kill you.
Dude, poor
Good men
Bert, man.
die pitiful lives.
As you begin to walk through the forest,
As we just start leaving the town, if I may, Barlow, well, today's a new day. Do we want to talk about yesterday?
This will probably be the. This will be like the most.
me to answer your questions. Is that what you mean?
Kind of up to whatever you wanted to say. I wasn't gonna pry.
So
Just seems a bit odd. They were following us, and now they're here.
they're very well informed. They have a lot of power and money.
They're willing to go to extreme lengths to get to you.
Yeah, well, because I know of their existence, I'm a threat, I guess.
But do you know about them?
That they exist. He says just
Who are they?
as far as I can tell, they're a secret society that just spends money to, on the black market to make more money, control politicians, trading routes. Supposedly, they were men like that inside of Doran, which doesn't surprise me, but I didn't see them. They have eyes and ears everywhere. If they hear or see something that they want, they go and get it. As far as I can tell, probably pretty easily. I nearly died whenever I first discovered them.
So from this point on, we know of their existence and are potential targets too now. And we
You
don't
can
really know who
understand
we
now
can
why I
trust.
didn't want to exactly tell everyone about this. Which is why I wasn't going to tell you guys, but we're pretty persistent on it.
I mean, it's fair. It's just, if we're going to be traveling together, I think they would have assumed you would have told us at a certain point.
Yeah, that's fair. Which is why I don't mind telling you now, I guess.
Well, I guess
Any
the
more
other
questions?
other
Okay.
question should be, what do we plan on doing about the mine? Sounds
know if
like
we
it's
can
on
really-
fire. Sounds like we probably can't go in there, right?
I think we should think that through when we
Speak for
get there.
yourself, Dokal.
We should
Alright,
at least be
Dazlad will
aware.
handle it then. I'll pat Dazlad on the back.
Right.
Proud smile.
I don't think the thing changes much. The desertionists are there, or
Also,
this
you can't
ominous
reach
monster.
my back.
Well, you shall, whatever. You know what I mean, fucker.
No, I'm on a dinosaur that you're not allowed on.
Okay, whatever. I fucking tackle you off your fucking dinosaur. Is that what you want?
There's Vana, attack him.
I just give you a fucking thumbs up, whatever. That's what I do.
It's fucking around.
I'm trying to be nice here. You're making it crazy.
I'm just fucking around. Alright.
And any more questions about that stuff? Because I don't want to bring it up again if I don't have to. Seriously, ask now. This isn't.
Did you
gonna
at least
happen
learn
again.
anything?
Condor pauses for a second. Yeah, sort of. Not much, but
Well, that's good.
you aren't gonna ask what I learned.
I don't think I need to know, really.
that looks at anyone else if they
I'm
cared.
just
or
glad
if
you
I-
learned.
Do you plan to continue adventuring with us, or do you plan to split off once this is all resolved?
I'm not sure. I mean, considering you guys now know, it's probably best if we stick together. They're going to hunt us now until they're gone, so if we split up, we're just easier targets.
Then I think it might be best if we know everything you know. Just 'cause, going forward, this is something we'll all have to tackle together. And I don't even know where we'd begin, but I guess anything might help.
Condor, like, doesn't answer for a little bit, but then, we'll just say, right. Well, I'll tell you basically as much as I can without revealing my identity. So, I mean, as far as I know, that they're mainly based in Barzul. That's where I discovered them.
Did whenever Gemini was in Barzul, did he see any of them talk to anyone? Or like do you just see like these figures like walking around? That's pretty much it.
The ones in white?
Yeah, I forget the names. Fucking
The court?
Core. Yeah.
No,
Court?
Court. Yeah.
Oh, Court.
Very rarely, but you have definitely been to certain places in Berazul, where you have seen them talking to people, yes.
Anyone like that
Yes.
that okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I feared that they would, oh,
I was just gonna say, on very rare occasions, you would see a member of the court. You would never see them on the streets, actually, unless it was a very rare occasion. However, yes, you would have seen them in places most people wouldn't go, talking to people you're familiar with.
Gotcha.
there's also someone I've been naming the caller. He's been leaving me notes and things, guiding me towards something about the court. He's the reason why I even discovered them in the first place. He told me about he sort of told me about where they were at without telling me what it was. So I kind of got ambushed by him in a sense as well.
He leave
I
you
don't know
like
anything.
letters or like kind of pops up in your brain?
It's mostly like letters as far as I can tell. I was in Barazul for a while, and so I sort of have a reputation for taking out the criminal elements in the city. It's very rampant there. One time I searched this guy, and he had a letter addressed to me. He addressed it directly to me. If you understand what I'm saying.
I'm not sure I do, to be honest, but I think that's alright.
He knows who I am, like my real name, my identity.
Right.
Do these court people know of your true identity, or is that the leverage that this color guy has over you that he could reveal it to them?
I have no idea. I have to assume not, because I don't know. I mean, nothing has shown me to assume that they know who I am yet. As for the caller, I have no idea who, what, anything about him. I don't even know why he's writing to me.
Thank you for telling us.
I'm only telling you because your life's in danger now because of it.
Right.
And it will be until they're gone. Just letting you guys know.
Alright. For fighting crime in Verazul, that sounds quite nice of you.
I did mention I nearly died, right?
It was like a nice thing for you to do.
Is the risk worth the reward?
Yes.
Then it is worth it every time. There are worse things than death.
Like what?
Perhaps I will teach you.
Any other questions? Seriously, I don't want to bring this up again.
Last question for me is: do you have a step forward, like what we should do about these guys, or are we just planning to survive and just survive for now?
I don't know. The Talon, whenever we were there, and the Talon met us. They gave me word that they were in the city. Yeah, they were looking for me, the man in the skull mask, in quotation marks. He quotes himself.
You know the Talon people? Did they reach out to you? Did you
I reached
reach out
out
to
to
them?
the all-knowing Raven, their boss. I reached out to him. I
Alright.
figured the all-knowing Raven would know something about them, but didn't exactly live up to his name. Condor, like, scans everybody's faces, like,
Ren
anything
looks
else?
like he has nothing left to ask.
Oh, I'm good.
Gemini? Figured you'd ask something. It's Gemini.
No.
That's pretty much it. You pretty much know everything I do.
Okay.
Thank you for being open with us.
I have one question.
Yes. I just kind of might have. Wait, what?
What is your allegiance to the Raven or the King?
I have no allegiance to them. My allegiance is to the people. I'm only doing this so I can get more money to help more people. I used to not have this kind of problem, but now I need the money.
As of all of you, what is your allegiance?
Right now,
I'm sorry,
to
what
myself.
did you say?
What is your allegiance? Like is it for the king or is it not? For
Ren said, to myself for now.
Hmm. I'm just
Nothing?
staring ahead, thinking.
It's not because his dad's let him talk. I didn't interrupt. We kind of just met. Whole King. I don't think I'm really in favor of him. That's what you mean.
Marlowe, when did you meet Sonny?
I still
Day
don't
before
understand.
you met him. Oh wait, that's not true. Honesty's the best policy, I always say. I met him when I was just a child, actually, like 15 years ago or so. But I haven't seen him in like 10 years.
Is he family?
I don't think so. I didn't see any ears on him.
Were you gonna say something, Holland, or is? Or maybe not.
I went to the restroom. What? No,
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay.
I don't think so. I was looking for everyone else to ask anything. But yeah, that's it. Or no, I was gonna say to Artie because he said thank you for being honest, but Condor would say like shrug and say like I don't think you'll be saying thank you for very long. Or Ren, saying that to Ren. I don't know what I said. You won't be saying thank you very long to Ren because he said thank you for being honest.
Are there any other questions around the table?
None here.
I'm good.
Alright.
Well,
Can you
sorry,
tell me everything I want to know? That's what I want to ask.
All right. So in the beginning, God said, "Let
Let's
there be light."
go!
what about you, Gemini?
To no one.
Right. Did you know Sonny before I did, or did you just meet him?
I've known of him for a while.
What you know about him?
Not good things.
Like what?
I'd imagine he's with the court.
I stop and like look at Gemini. Like, why would you assume that? You didn't even know about the court until today or yesterday.
Maybe not the court, but maybe working with them.
Right, but he wasn't in all white. He didn't have a hood. Or a mask.
That
What would you say?
But it did have a mask.
Well,
Milo,
if they
they're not all
infected
fucking-
other parts of society and they have eyes and ears everywhere, they aren't all going to dress up like that.
Wasn't he also wearing like a plague doctor mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the desertionists were wearing masks too.
Yeah. Everyone wears masks. The few who don't just don't know.
Right, so why do you suspect him? Can I trust him?
If that's true, we're walking into a trap then.
Ah.
He's the one who suggested this.
We're not walking. into a
Of
trap.
course.
We're doing errands.
Do you not understand what you... He suggested this job. If you suspect him working for the court, he knows who I am, clearly. So he would send us here. This is a trap.
It would be, but I am also working for Sonny.
What?
Right, how so?
A long story. Do not tell anyone this. What is your allegiance?
We just went over this.
What?
You're
I'm
hard to place, mast head.
I don't know
Mine
what's
is
this.
no one.
So we're being led into a trap still. That's my point. You suspect he works for the court. I don't know why you think that, but if that's true, then we're straight up being led into a trap.
I've heard dealings with my former employee who has had dealings with them. That also seemed to work for the same organization.
I cannot tell what you're saying. It is so hard to understand. I
Sorry,
moved all the way
am
up.
I quiet or?
Yeah.
I do 200 volume.
Sonny
Go
is
ahead,
working
that's
with
fine.
the same organization as my previous employee.
So you know another employee that was part of the court?
Captain Brass.
Do I recognize that name at all?
Ah.
He's been smuggling goods in and out of Barzul. A couple days ago to Doran. We were
Give me a
told
history
not
check.
to know of what's inside.
Did you say everyone or just Condor?
Just Condor. Yeah, you recognize that name.
Captain Brass is part of the court?
No. But worked with them.
Okay, but I don't see much of a difference.
How does that work? Aren't they trying to kill Condor for just knowing about them? Why would they let Captain Brass work with them and know about them, but let him live?
I do not know why they want to kill you, Condor. But I
I just
am a
told you, I
slave to
think.
them,
Why?
so I have to.
Can you
What was
repeat
the
yourself?
last thing you said?
I didn't.
So I have to.
Oh.
Right before that, you are
You're a slave.
enslaved?
Yeah.
A slave?
Yeah.
You are enslaved to him, Captain Brass?
I am a slave to Ouroboros. It's an organization.
Ouroboros.
Yes.
History check? What the hell is that?
Can I roll that too?
I would say, yeah, you can. Yeah, the two of you can.
Tell me what give me the money. Show me the money.
You both would know the Ouroboros to you guys is known mostly as an organization of smugglers that smuggle in goods, in illegal goods, in and out of major cities. Onstwald, Barazul, Doran. Yeah.
You're enslaved to them, Gemini?
That alchemist that we just left. My mother was an alchemist. I don't know why, but they probably will come for her too.
Because of you, or
No. I do not know why.
Raw, I'm a bit lost. You're enslaved to the Ouroboros, and you work for someone you don't like or don't trust. He works with Sonny?
He called me Bagman. That usually is what they call me. Or
so wait, you're still enslaved, or you're now free?
they have my
Is this-
mother. I am still enslaved.
Guess I understand.
I need
I'm sorry to
people.
hear that.
I need people to get her back.
I'll help.
I will too.
Me too. But I'm a bit lost. Where does Sunny fit into all this?
I do not know.
Last
Right.
question for everyone: is there any other organizations we should get out here today?
Well,
Is there
you
any, is there any
see.
other group that's going to be our enemy? We seem to be making enemies of a lot of people.
Yes, the greatest enemy of all.
The Turtle High Club.
I look up into the sky. The gods themselves are the greatest foe!
Is that
Accidentally-
the desertionist thing?
Accidentally
You're
punched my
dinosaur.
dinosaur.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry.
I'm not sure Marlo knows what a cult is,
Well,
but with what information he does know, could he be in a cult?
Who?
Are you?
Is it about yourself or
are you
Gemini?
are you technically talking about like what you and
We can
Huh?
move down if you want to.
Farewell
I've been
and
so
adieu.
confused.
Now you know why his
More-filled ladies.
now you know why his town is a bunch of like assholes to you, Daslide. They're cultists.
Oh wait, to Ren?
Or one of you, yeah. I forget
Yeah.
who it was, yeah.
I am so lost.
Out loud.
Don't worry about it.
What exactly is a
Worry about it, but don't worry about it.
Any more questions?
what exactly is a cult?
What?
What exactly is a cult?
When a group of people believe in something.
And they're very totalitarian about it. There's usually a leader. They usually all have to obey the leader.
Marlo is like counting on his fingers as you say this. What?
Usually
Are they
it's
all-
used in a negative connotation. So
Yeah,
I
are
guess
they all bad?
you could worship
Pretty much.
obscure but neutral or good deity or something as well, but usually it's used to describe bad
Right.
beings.
And with
Let's
recent experience, they apparently dress similar.
Alright.
Organizations seem to have dress codes.
Hypothetically, if I lived with a group of people, made me
Raises
live
eyebrow.
by some strict rules, and some
Kind of
pledges I
rules.
had to make, and we all wore a similar uniform, do you think that would be a cult?
Sort of. What kind
Yes.
of rules did you follow?
Did you sneak away or did they let you leave?
Oh, I did sneak away, but wasn't really.
I
Well, I
mean,
will be in trouble if they found me.
I
You
think
will be in trouble if they find out you left?
that is a bit of a cult.
That's a cult, yeah. That sounds
You're
like
in a cult.
My people are insular too, but we're allowed to come and go as we please.
Well, I mean, I think
all
I
of
was.
the books.
It was okay if I left. I think maybe.
Sounds like it's a cult. You don't even sound sure of yourself.
Well, I am starting to have doubts now I think about it. I mean,
I mean, when I
Well,
passed by, they didn't seem too friendly.
alright.
Not to be rude or anything.
Yeah, it's just like we serve the community to keep outsiders out.
Yeah, that's definitely a cult. That is definitely a cult.
Enough of your ramblings, cultist. We ride.
Right, I ride.
Any more questions?
I ride. You walk.
Right, so should I not trust Sunny?
You have
I
to
don't
for now.
think we should trust really anyone right now, except for maybe
We'll
people
trust
we.
each other. Or is that included?
I mean, I'd like to think
I-
we could trust each other. We're all going to be hunted now.
I wouldn't have told you everything if I didn't think you could. If I didn't think I could trust you. If I thought. I keep walking.
Right.
Jemai looks to Condor after he says that. You are a fool, and that is why I trust you. No
Condor
sane
just like-
person should say anything.
Connor just like looks over his shoulder and then looks forward. He's like, "Well, I guess that's fair. I did spend a lot of nights beating the shit out of criminals."
Dream of another
Right.
one.
What?
You say dream of another one?
Yeah. Referring to Sonny.
Oh. Okay.
Right, so do we just act like we don't know anything now?
Yes.
Sorry. What?
Do we act like we don't know anything?
Yes.
Or we just keep acting
Yes.
like everything's alright?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, Marlo, I have a question for you.
How old
you
are
said
you?
you said Sonny met you as a child, right?
Right.
Is he he's not a herringon, is he? Half herringon like yourself?
You
Oh.
say ghetto years, right?
I'm pretty sure he's not raping.
He's not.
He's not.
You've never seen him
No.
without that mask.
He always
So,
has that mask on, though.
and if you were you taken out of your town when you saw him, or was he for
No,
some
he
like
came
a?
to our town. It was quite.
So he's an outsider that was permitted inside your cult.
Maybe if it was a cult.
That
But
is
yeah.
curious.
He was allowed in. He was one of a few. That's what made him quite notable in my childhood. And it's 'cause he got to come in and others really don't get to.
Do you remember any reasons why? Like what he did for the town?
Yeah, well, he was there to do some research about a particular individual in our town, who had some unique abilities he found quite interesting.
Who was the individual? And what were the abilities?
Well, he was really cool. He could like cast like really powerful spells and travel really far, and he could shapeshift. He would like disappear, then come back a little bit later and tell us about these like great places he'd been. Yeah, it's really cool.
Is that guy still at your town now?
Nope. He got kidnapped.
Did you see it?
Yup.
What
Was
did
it
it look like?
Yeah.
The wind.
Does that sound familiar?
He looked like the wind.
To you, Gemini,
Yeah.
sounds kind of familiar.
Sounds kind of familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long ago was this?
About 10 years ago.
That is how I lost my mother.
Right.
I thought I had the craziest tale.
I don't know how you guys managed to get all of this down and then narrow it down so. fucking
We all
quickly.
put our
That was
thinking
nuts.
caps on.
That was nuts.
Right, so the wind took your mother too.
Yes.
Is that 10 years ago? Or is that more recent?
How many years has it been? I actually don't. I feel like he's what? I feel like that happened when he was like 18, maybe.
Do the math.
Like a couple years, maybe.
How old is your character?
I didn't really jot down a exact age, but I'd imagine that happened like when he was pretty young.
Yep.
So that sounds about right.
Right. Did your mother ever show up anywhere weird?
I don't know.
Like somewhere you want to expect?
I don't know.
Alright.
We ran an alchemist shop. Sometimes she would leave to go gather supplies. That's all I know. She was also a gnome.
Are you a gnome?
No.
Your mother was a
Alright.
gnome?
Yes.
How tall is Gemini?
He's 6'5".
He's taller than Condor.
He's like the same as Marlowe, I think, right?
He's like 7
Uh,
inches taller than
I
Marlowe.
found one of the things that doesn't add up.
There's no way she's.
I'll say this conversation has been had over the course of the entire rest of your traveling, by the way.
Okay.
So,
Oh, nice.
as far as it goes, is there anything you guys wanted to specifically do in 2 days?
I had one
2.5
last question for Gemini, if
Mhm.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen your mother since?
Shortly after we were kidnapped, they brought us in a room. I don't remember too many details, but she was next to me in a chair, tied up. Both of us had been tied up on a chair.
They put a bag over your head.
Yeah. There were multiple people in that room, and alongside them, a man in a straitjacket. They set him in a chair, and they set him up to a Ouija board. He spoke using it. That was the last time I saw my mother, and that is when they cut off my tail.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your tail?
You know, fuck it. He's gonna slightly lift up like one half of his mask, like to where it only shows like the bottom like right of his like mouth, and you can see that he you can see his like scales as he's lifting up on his neck. It gets to like his chin, and it's kind of bulbous and like deformed a little bit, and you can see where a bit of his, you can see like the side of his cheek. There's just like long like mouth with like serpent like fangs and scales along the like his upper side of his cheek.
Is it a human mouth or like a reptile snout?
There's like human elements, but a lot of it is reptilian.
Is it like human-shaped head?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, you want to...
Yeah.
Right, you've got a quite handsome face. I don't know why you cover it all the time.
You have been leading me astray this long. Had I known that you had scales, I'd treat you with more respect, damn it!
You don't know if I have scales.
You hush your mouth, Dokal.
Okay.
There's a
With
reason
that-
why I hide my face. Not because
What?
of what you think. We'll keep going. Fuck it. Just post it in general. His face looks
Okay.
not good.
I was just going through everyone's backstories today.
Yeah, you guys went through it today.
Yeah. Hold on.
We just opened up. We just had our like group intervention.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. We basically had to do with mine, and then everyone's just like, well, to be fair, blah, 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 blah.
To be fair, there's 3 more groups hunting us down now.
Yeah. Holy shit, they chose the worst
Damn
people to group up together.
cultists!
Jesus. We gotta fight the desertionists, and now we got these Ouroboros guys, and we got the
Think
fucking
that's small
court,
enough?
and we got some
There we
rando.
go.
Damn!
He's pretty fucked up.
When you arrive. Just kidding.
Oh shit.
Does
How do you
Gemini
see
take
out
his
of that
mask
eye?
off?
Yeah, that's without his
I
mask.
don't think he does.
You can see. There's an eye in there. You can.
I like that.
Is
I
Gemini-
like that it's exactly the same. It's except for it's literally just the red bag.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
photo. That's the same thing.
But I will say with that, we are gonna skip the next couple of days, and we're gonna just run this down to the last 5 minutes of session.
Okay.
As we do go through these next couple of days, is there anything that you guys would like to do? Just in free time, maybe just traveling, looking for any kind of berries, food to snatch along the road while you're walking.
Yeah, Marlo
Nothing
would be
particular about that. During rest one night when everyone's kind of been quiet for a while. So, early yesterday, when we were talking about all of your Dokal drama, you mentioned the wind. Can you elaborate on that? Looks over at Marlo.
I heard a big wind, and though I looked over and he was gone.
So you didn't see anything?
No, but I heard a voice on the wind.
And what did it say?
It said... 1 second.
Looking visually attentive for once.
It said to leave him.
Settles back down into a hunch.
That the wind kidnapped somebody you knew.
No, nothing. Nothing so strange.
May I insight check him?
Sure.
Do I roll it publicly to you, Ben?
Yeah, GM it to me.
He...
You seem to believe him.
Alright.
It's more like I didn't get an answer I was seeking. The conversation leaving me unfulfilled in some way.
He's a charisma build. Don't believe him.
He's a charisma build.
Sounds like you want a description.
That is all I need for now. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight.
And as we move
Sorry, just
Were you gonna say something?
yeah. Jim and I, after that whole like conversation we had at like revealing everything pretty much, whenever Mario talked about like thanks for not hiding anything to Condor, he will approach Marlo, or Jim and I will approach Marlo. I'm sorry. And then you'll go to bed.
Wait, what for?
You just go to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry too. Alright.
And as you go to sleep, and the next couple days pass, the terrain around you begins to become more alive, more earthy, settling around you as the trees begin to slowly disperse. You actually find yourself running slightly parallel to what seems to be like more lightning rail tracks that lead just towards the mines.
I'm keeping an eye out for food that Marlo can eat while
give
we
me a
travel.
give me a survival check.
Find a bunch of rabbits. Nothing but rabbits.
You managed to find a good pocket full of berries over the past 2 days, enough to sustain you for about half a day.
Let me drop some rations here. Eat them.
Can I hunt too?
Go ahead. Survival.
Can I survive? Yeah, okay.
Anyone who's hunting.
Yeah, Jim and I are just gonna eat
Sorry.
a ration.
Can I roll at advantage because I have like an owl?
Yeah, right. I'm
With me?
trained in it.
Sure.
Let's
we have the same modifier.
Let's go. Let's
Go ahead.
fucking go.
We're going. We are
Yes, lad?
going.
You actually managed to find a deer running around, and I'll say you managed to bring it down quite easily. It's just a deer.
Fuck.
Yeah, firebolt.
So you have
Beat
yeah,
everybody with that
you do
shit.
skin it, so you're gonna have to skin it. So I'm gonna need a sleight of hand from you. I need you to.
Not my thing. I'll let somebody else do it. I just
Rin,
kill the
you
thing.
managed to find about 4 rabbits.
Lots of rabbits today. They're common and
4 rabbits,
meaty.
yeah. Juicy. Plump, if you will.
Oh, me. Sweat
And,
nervously.
If someone wants to roll a sleight of hand for Dazlad to skin this
It's
animal.
venison. You do the work. I already killed it.
Oh, sleight of hand to like carve up the food we find.
Yep.
Okay, I'll.
Can I just
Ren's
help
gonna
Ren
carve
do
up his
it,
own.
or- I would just.
Oh yeah. You managed to get about a week and a half's worth of meat off of this thing.
Die.
Okay.
Delicious.
A rabbit will only last you a day. They're small. But this is about a week and a half's worth of meat.
Nice.
Let's spread that out.
As you do all
1, 2, 3,
find the
4,
earth
5.
beneath you kind of pulling away, you find yourself on this more rocky plain leading towards the Doric mines. As in the distance you see small buildings. And as you approach closer and closer, you could assume that these were buildings that maybe the dwarves stayed in their time here. And approaching closer and closer, these giant canyon walls on either side of you, with this earthy stone ground beneath your feet. In the distance, you see what looks like bodies laying around everywhere.
Ruh-roh.
and just beyond. Uh-oh. And just we lost Zach. And just beyond
Uh-oh.
this canyon,
Fuck
you
yeah.
can see what looks like the start of the entrance of the Doran Mines. But that is where we're gonna call session.
Woo, woo.
Let me go get a pen real quick and be right to XP.
We freaking.
A little bit of exposition dump.